Hello everybody. Today we're talking about something that sounds like it came right out of a Disney pitch meeting. But nope, it's real. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, or as we're calling it, OBBBA, because saying the full name repeatedly will knock about 30 minutes off your life.
That's right. This bill was signed into law this year, and while it doesn't totally rewrite the tax code, it might rewrite your tax bill if you're not paying close attention. Stay with us as we break down this bill over a 4-part series.
And as a quick reminder, please understand this is an economic conversation, not a political one. Whether you like the bill or hate the bill, quite frankly, we don't care. Our job is to make sure that our clients take advantage of everything they can in the current tax law. Does that make sense, Jake?
Sounds fair.
Perfect.
So what is the One Big Beautiful Bill?
The OBBBA is a wide-ranging tax and savings bill. Think of it kind of like a legislative casserole. Some parts of it you love, some parts you want to scrape off your plate.
So what is driving all this? Debt, a whole lot of it. The U.S. national debt is north of $34 trillion, Morgan. And instead of cutting spending, which, let's face it, nobody's got the stomach for, Congress is looking at you, Mr. and Ms. Taxpayer, for help on covering the tab.
84% of federal revenue comes from personal income and payroll taxes. So if you work, they want a slice. If you work more, they want a bigger slice. And if you invest smartly, well, they want a slice of that too, Jay.
That's right. But instead of raising rates across the board, the bill takes a different approach. It keeps the 7 tax brackets intact, 10, 12, 22, 24, 32, 35, and 37, but place around with the deductions, exemptions, and some specific tax perks.
Great remembering all those, by the way.
So what's actually in this bill?
Great question. Here's a high-level breakdown before we kind of dig into some of the juicier stuff in later videos.
First, deductions. They've made some generous changes to things like charitable giving, tips, and even car loan interest. Yes, Morgan, car loan interest.
Really?
Yes.
There's also brand new savings account for newborns, some significant benefits for business owners and startup investors, even a revival of one of our favorite planning tools, opportunity zones.
I'd like to hear more about that opportunity.
Absolutely.
But before we get excited, this bill doesn't reduce your taxes automatically. It gives you options. And if you don't plan around them, you might be leaving money on the table. So why does this matter?
Most people only think about taxes once a year, in April. But in reality, tax planning is a year-round sport. And with this bill, there are some more plays that we need to run.
Let's say you make over $150,000. This bill has new phase-outs for deductions you might assume you're entitled to, like on overtime or tip income. On the other hand, if you're in service job or hourly role, this bill may finally put some bucks back in your pocket.
If you're a business owner, there are some big wins. Qualified small business stock exemptions, permanent qualified business income deductions, and more. But again, you've got to know what to ask your CPA or advisor for.
That's right. This is also about timing. Some provisions take effect now. Others, like opportunity zones and bonus depreciation, don't fully kick in until 2026 or 2027. So if you think you've got time, you don't. So how to start planning now?
Here's your homework. Step 1, find out how your 24 return looked. Step 2, ask yourself, did I optimize my deductions? Am I planning for changes in income? And did I actually take advantage of every tax break I qualify for?
Great questions to ask yourself. And if that sentence gave you a migraine, good news. That's literally why we are here, right?
Absolutely, Jay.
In our next episode, we're unpacking deductions, what you can still write off, what's new, and what's just marketing spin, if you ask me.
Because if you're still guessing at tax time, you're not planning. Hit the like button, subscribe to Frame Wealth Partners, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Thanks so much.